avocado toast and guacamole are delicious. That's non-negotiable. But if they're the only two ways you're using our little green friend here, you're not doing them any justice. I have 3 recipes I want you to try. First up, Colombian Avocado Salsa. This recipe calls for 3 avocados halved. I know I need to mash 2, so I'm gonna just get them out of the way and put them in a bowl. So, pit out, rotate, and then please use a kitchen towel, pull the pit off. That was easy. Now, to get the skin off, it's best if you have a good avocado, you just peel it. It's like magic. Look at that. And you end up with a beautiful avocado half. Pretty sweet, huh? All right, we're gonna start by making a little bit of a puree that becomes a bit like a dressing for the salad later. That has 4 scallions, 2 Anaheim chilies, and a habanero. You can make it less spicy, more spicy, use green bell pepper, use what chilies you have on hand. Okay, to this, we're going to add 1.5 cups of cilantro and 2 tablespoons of vinegar and a little bit of salt, like 3/4 of a teaspoon. Okay, great. So what we've got here is the perfect counterpoint to that fatty, delicious, silky avocado. This is vinegary and punchy and got a lot of fiery heat. We love contrast. This is contrast. We're just gonna scrape down the sides and set this aside for later. Okay, now for the star of our show. 2 halves are in here. This is 3 hard-cooked eggs. I'm gonna use about 1/3 of them. And I'm just gonna mash this with a fork until it's pretty smooth. All right, our avocado and egg are mostly mashed, more or less smooth, a few chunks, and we're gonna set those aside. And we're gonna roughly chop the remaining 4 avocado halves. All right, so all of our chopped avocado go in with our smushy avocado and some lime juice. It's all about creating a little textural contrast with a sometimes texturally monotone thing, the avocado. So now we're gonna add in most of our eggs. Save a little for garnish. Always save a little for garnish. Think ahead. Most of a diced tomato. Again, think ahead, save a little for garnish. Gently stir this. We wanna keep those chunks of avocado whole. Again, we want texture. Now we're gonna add in that massive flavor counterpoint I was talking about, the scallions, the chilies, the vinegar, the deliciousness. Again, be gentle while you stir. I'm just gonna put this into a serving bowl, garnish, and we're done. All right, recipe number 1, an avocado salad or a salsa. You can definitely eat this with chips, but I'd serve it as a proper side with roast chicken or some fish. Recipe number 2 to expand your avocado horizons, a Levantine mashed avocado salad with chilies and sesame seeds. It's a keeper. First, we have 2 avocados halved, and we can just scoop these guys out because we're not worried about chopping them like we were in the other recipe. And again, mashing them up. If you have a potato masher, makes this really fast. All right, coarsely mashed avocado. Into this, we're adding contrast. Whole fat yogurt, about 3 tablespoons. Another 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. A serrano chili seeded and deveined if you want. I did, but if you want it hotter, go for it. 2 garlic cloves grated. And I'm gonna use 1 because all of my students out there know I don't love raw garlic. 2 tablespoons of olive oil and cumin, coriander, and sweet paprika. So it's a teaspoon of coriander and a 1/4 teaspoon each of the cumin and sweet paprika. Let me grab a serving bowl and we'll finish up. All right, you finish this off with a little more yogurt in the middle, a drizzle of olive oil, and some toasted sesame seeds. This is begging for some smoky grilled lamb on the side, or if you want to go vegetarian, some charred garbanzo bean salad. Recipe number 3 is an all-purpose avocado sauce. We're gonna use it to make a chicken salad. You could use it to drizzle over salmon. You could also use it on some roasted vegetables. It's gonna become your new favorite dressing. It's quick too. So in a blender, liquids first, 2 tablespoons of lime juice, 2 tablespoons of white vinegar, And then some common friends you've seen before in the previous 2 videos, some scallions and some chilies. Again, Anaheim and habanero, but the point is to create contrast with our base, which is this one avocado in this case. We want flavor and texture contrast to the richness, sweetness, grassiness of the avocado. Water. You also need 3/4 teaspoon of salt. It helps. All right, so here's this gorgeous puree. Like I said, it's multi-purpose. Even in a taco, this is awesome. But here we're just gonna put on some shredded roasted chicken. This is a sandwich filling to die for. It's a nice dinner, it's a nice lunch on top of a salad for your desk lunch, whatever. This avocado dressing transforms whatever you put it on.